Hello and welcome everyone again to another video, and today's video I'm using a different Pokemon in the Catch Cup. So as I said, I won't be importing up any Pokemon that I've already have built, like no new Medi, no new Licky. I'm gonna try to test out the new stuff that I haven't tried. And now we're trying Focacini, and this Pokemon evolved into the alligator. Some people call it Skeledirge as well. So it has a cool second evolution, cool first evolution. The third one is just whatever, to be honest. Feels like the guy who made Foco Coco was actually nice, and then they kicked him out, and then like they brought someone else to design Skeledirge, to be honest. That's how I feel about this Pokemon. So we used Quaqua Villa last video, and it was horrendous. It was so bad. Okay, it was extremely bad. And now we're gonna use Skeledirge. At least the Skeledirge has a decent play against Medicham. That thing just lose to anything. And here I was trying to catch a move on my Skeledirge. It didn't end up going well. So we swapped, we tried to catch, opponent had the move, and they revealed the EQ, which means they have a Sludge. And I swapped to my Pelipper, and now it's going to be a charge move race. I cannot shield this because they have a Declaw, and the moment I shield, they will just swap out. So I'm just hoping that for some miracle, my bad IV Pelipper wins there, but we didn't. So sadly, we couldn't win. Now, Pelipper, the Flying Toilet, actually winning leads today. This Pokemon is actually one of the best non-XL Pokemons in the entire Catch Cup. The second best, I would say, is Quagsire. So here, I'm just gonna... Chat said they have it, and then they said call it. I'm like, screw you guys, I'm just gonna shield everything they throw. I don't trust my chat. If you are on my stream, you know, you would have known why I don't trust my chat. They had the bait. But to be fair, I don't care that much because we have another answer to the Shadow K9. We have a Skeledirge. And Skeledirge technically have the better charge move. That's what I thought, okay? That's what I thought. So now, what's the play here? The play here, we throw these moves, and then we swap into Skeledirge, and we just Shadow Ball it. So we threw two moves, we get two shields. If they didn't shield, I would have gone to the Dinosaur, or aka Arctibax, but since they shielded, I have to swap. And they have Scorching Sand, which I forget about, okay? That might have affected my decision going Arctibax to Arctibax instead, but to be fair, it ended up being, well, opponent doesn't have Stone Edge, so we win that game. Moving into the next one, we have the Pelipper against the Quagsire. They swapped from a bad matchup into a horrible one. So let's see how this is going to be played. I don't care about the Quagsire as I have another answer in the back, which means I don't need to swap. Just because opponent swap doesn't mean I have to swap, right? So I'm going to try to CMP them every time they throw a charge move. Move. My bad. So look at my health. That's that thing went all down from the wing attack. So now CMPing again, and I don't think they shield at this point because technically if they shield, we will end up in a sus situation. I threw one bad. I was trying to commit to the EQ, not EQ, the Hurricane, and I didn't pay attention to my health, so I ended up going down, which is bad. Now we're going straight Dragon Claw at this point because I am not planning to shield this Pokemon here, so I would rather get their shield. But now since they shielded, I can shield. But opponent throwing Aqua Tails means they aren't going for it. I know I don't clip the next one because that's how much it did before, and we followed them all the way down. Arctibax with the Avalanche comes in here and throwing the Avalanche on the Medi. Oh, that guy used their Medi. Sucks to be you. We don't need Medicham to win here at this scuffed Elo 3250 or something. Quag equal Licky. Yeah, my opponent literally had Gligar, Medi, and Quag. So technically one Pokemon. Okay, Yasser, you judging opponent for having a Gligar while you have a Pelipper. Well, to be fair, my Pelipper, literally, I caught it at 1495. I did not even power it up for once. And so we just gave it a second move, and I'm getting so much dust. Like so much dust, okay? It's 4 times the dust. If you go 1-4 in the go back to league, you get using a premium, you get around 25,000 dust. So if that's what the opponent did, props to them. That's actually a smart way, because if you, the more you win, the more dust you will get as well. So another matchup where they have a Gligar in the lead, them staying in means they have a Medi in the back. Okay, so keep that in mind. So we need to win the lead at this point, because we don't want to have the Arctibax on the Medi, because it's a horrible matchup. They shielded. Now remember that we always outpace, which means we all can always throw on their CMP. I thought that they will try to catch at one point, but they didn't. So now they brought in the Talonflame. I threw on 3, which is a bad timing. You want to throw here on 4, because you can still live that. I'm not gonna shield here because I know that I live the Brave Bird, and we lived it with 1 HP. Opponent tried to catch on Quagsire, but I don't care. I would rather throw this Shadow Ball, and then I am going to farm all the way down. Opponent throw on 7, which means they have a Stone Edge. Opponent didn't bait the last match, on my Skeledirge, which means they aren't the type of player that always bait. So now what's the play? We just throw a Dragon Claw here, and now we commit to the Avalanche. Okay, we are asserting dominance here in the Go Battle League. So how are you guys enjoying the Catch Cup? I'm trying to do my best to make as much content as possible, but to be fair, usually like at the end of the season, we don't get that many views. So help us out, please. If you like the content, make sure you leave a like, new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, click all the buttons. Opponent here catching on Lantern, and this is one of the matchups where made me question myself why I should be running Outrage, because there were 2 matchups, Lantern and Jellicent, they never shield from Arctibax. So I'm like, maybe I should run Outrage. I told Pokegames to run Outrage, he said it sucks. I did it myself, and I can confirm it sucks. You only flip those 2 matchups, but then you end up in a way worse spot against the Clodsire, because you need Avalanche there. It's super effective. Look how bad this matchup is supposed to be good, but for some reason it's not. Okay, so here we win the Pelipper. I instantly, because I was counting, I know that they aren't there technically, so now all I need is just to get some damage here, and they lived with 1 HP. So this is not as ideal, because look at that. That's what will happen. Now I need something that can get one-shotted. That's not something I can one-shot. I can tell you. You don't even have to count. So we do 3. Yeah, I believe this is a good game. Okay, okay, so guys, do you guys prefer these technically 32 plus 100 MMR battles, or you would rather see me like playing around 2800? Because if I'm running this team at 2800, I can guarantee you like most of the sets will be 4 1s and 5 0s. But here we see like some opponents doing some great plays, which I like. Like, I don't want to be like the guy who only talk about his battle, like, oh, look how I beat them, look how I did. No, sometimes opponents just doing great. Here opponent actually called shielded the Hurricane and put me in a bad spot. So now I have to think of a way to land the next Hurricane. Well, technically I didn't live, so I'm left without options. I can only throw 1 charge move, because the moment they shield, I'm just dead. So here we decided to run the Outrage. So I'm just gonna shield. There is no way they bait here. And then they swap in Greedent. What does that mean? This is a Pokemon that's so annoying, and we needed an Avalanche here. I was trying to catch, and I did catch and get a free Incinerate. This is amazing. So now I'm gonna do 2 fast moves, then throw, because that's gonna be almost at the same time where they get the Crunch. So does Crunch KO here? Opponent over farm for no obvious reason. So I ended up getting to the move, and Skeledirge with the amazing sweep. Look at that. Now they have a Mad Buzz, and oh my, Skeledirge 1v3. Take a rest, Skeledirge. You don't have to prove yourself to me anymore. I like this Pokemon. I think this Pokemon is going to be a beast once it gets Blast Burn. Look at that. Actually killed 2 Pokemons, got the third to half HP, and we win here because we have Outrage. Technically, yeah, no way the Avalanche super effective would have KO'd there, right? No way. So opponent swapped in a Frostlass, and we punished the Frostlass with the Skeledirge swap in. We take resisted fast move, they take super effective fast move. And at this point, I'm gonna shield and instead throw the next charge move, as I don't want to go shield down before them. But since they get there before me, I'm just gonna shield and farm down. Look at that. We have a healthy Pokemon and a nuke ready to nuke whatever they have in the back. So now here is what I ask myself. If they throw EQ, they don't have Stone Edge, okay? And I decided to swap out for no obvious reason, but you know, we like to dance around with these Pokemons and these swaps. And here I feel good timing. Wow, that was actually good to look at. This doesn't KO, but I was counting and I'm like, okay, let's just get to the charge move. They have Stone Edge and they have a stupid Lickitung. Why? Why do you have to kill all the fun? Why do you have to have a Lickitung? And here I went for the catch and we did caught a body slam. This is amazing. I'm in a way better spot right now. So this made me question myself. Why am I running Shadow Ball over Crunch? The only answer I could think of is Quagsire. But to be honest, it's bad either ways. But if I have a Crunch, I can make my Incinerate do more damage. Opponent here tried to swap for some reason. Now I have a charge move ready to go and KO this Lickitung user, and we take the win and we move to the next game. Let's go. We're playing Thomas, Thought Tactical himself, the one and the only. And he's swapping Lugia. I thought it's Lugia at first. I'm like, how comes he, where did he get this Lugia from? Turns out it's Galarian Articuno. Maybe he's making a video about it, so I didn't know the moveset here. I was literally shielding because I had no idea what the moveset are. I'm like, he's gonna Brave Bird one-shot me. Okay, so I'm just gonna double shield everything. Okay, sometimes if you don't know the moveset, you can just shield as long as you think you could win the matchup. So now we have a very healthy Pokemon. I'm going straight for the Hurricane. I know that Thomas usually doesn't like calling baits, so he's most likely gonna shield, but I don't care because here is the thing. I have a Skeledirge which walls a Medicham and destroys Medicham, not just walls it, okay? So now what's the play here? We keep throwing and... Dude, what a tryhard. He ended charge there. And he have the Quaquaw, and if you watch my latest video, I said this Pokemon is trash. It's so bad. It's only good at one thing, dancing. That's all that it does. So now I did one fast move. We threw this and it's a super effective... Yeah, I was so salty. I'm like, the last person I would think that they will build another Medi is Thomas. Maybe he has the new one, okay? Let's always have good faith in Thomas. We all love him. The best Pogo player. What about you? I'm the best player. He's the best Pogo player. And slash streamer, slash YouTuber, okay? Okay, here's the thing. This is bad. I don't have an answer to this, okay? But the thing is, that doesn't mean it's a good game. Look at this. We got hot counted in the lead. We get hot counted in the swap. Should I top left? Should I top left, chat? Should I make you a new theory about how the algorithm screwed me over in this game? And because I have so many wins and now it's time for the algorithm to strike and they put me against someone with a hard counter team. Well, someone would say, is like, yeah, so your team is quite popular right now, so maybe people are just hard countering it. No, it's the algorithm. How about that? Okay, let's try. Let's see. They don't have Stone Edge, which means I'm going to farm them all the way down. Look at that. Okay, why? Because that's my only way to win this game. Why would you farm them down, Yasser? Because that's my only way to win this game. Wait, you're playing to win? Yeah, technically. So people can also learn from my mistakes or from my good plays. They brought the Carbink, okay? Now my only chance is them not shielding anything here. Sorry guys. We landed 2 and hopefully I land the 3rd. Once I land the 3rd, my next win con is I need to swap and I need the opponent to swap at the same time as me. That's my last win con. Okay guys? I need them to make this mistake. I swapped and guess what happened? They swapped. See guys? Technically this was supposed to be hard counted in the lead, hard counted in the back, hard counted in the swap, and a Pokemon that destroys my team, which is the Carbink. Okay, Carbink destroys Pelipper, destroys Arctibax. Look at that. We're now in a very decent spot, okay? That's how you play for the win. Now what's the play here? We just keep farming and we throw these Dragon Claws until we win this game. And I think this is the last battle. Thank you so much everyone for watching. Hopefully you guys get some entertainment here and some new I don't know, some new knowledge, something you liked about this content. And yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Peace.